Good morning, Weber family. Today is Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. I am Denzel Parker in the 5th grade.
And I am Amaria Jacobs in the 5th grade, and this is your Weber News.
The character phrase for February is take ownership. Take ownership of your learning means caring about your work, trying your best, being responsible for what you do, even mistakes, being the driver of your learning, and working to get better without making excuses.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Weber Pledge in a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are Weber Eagles. Every day we persevere, engage, and take ownership of our learning. We are tomorrow's leaders. Now for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Persevere.
Persevere means never giving up. Keep going until you reach your goal.
Engage.
Engage means stay focused on your learning. Manage distractions.
Take ownership.
Take ownership means you are the driver of your learning. Use learning intentions and success criteria to help you learn.
Here are additional announcements for Wednesday, February 18th. Teachers, please remember to take attendance by 7:45 each day. Students, please remember you can earn house points daily. Teachers, please remember to award house points to students. This is a friendly reminder that 2nd grade will be swimming all this week.
Tomorrow is HBCU College Day. Staff, show school spirit by wearing your HBCU collared shirt or any collared shirt. Friday is House Day. Staff and students, wear your house shirts and house colors to represent your house. We will have house meetings this Friday. Lunch for February 18th is cheese stuffed bites, garden salad, and steamed carrots.
Breakfast for February 19th is turkey sausage, grits, cereal, milk, juice, and fruit.
Lunch for February 19th is breakfast for lunch, chicken and waffles, JoJo fries, and slushy.
Birthdays for Wednesday, February 18th. Happy birthday to Adelise Winfield in 1st grade. When you see this student, please wish her a happy birthday.
I am Jordan Gilmore with your weather. Weather for Wednesday is cloudy skies, high 75 degrees Fahrenheit, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Later in the day, partly cloudy, low 58 degrees Fahrenheit, winds 5 to 10 miles. Weather for Thursday is sunshines and some clouds, high 77 degrees Fahrenheit, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Later in the day, a few clouds, low 58 degrees Fahrenheit, winds light and variable. Weather for Friday is sunshines and clouds, high 78 degrees Fahrenheit, winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Later in the day, partly cloudy, low 50 degrees Fahrenheit, winds light and variable.
Hello, Eagles. My name is Dr. Russian, and I will be coming around to your classrooms to ask you some questions. My first question is, what are you learning? When I ask you what you're learning, I want you to tell me your learning intention. For example, today I am learning to count. The second question will be, how will you know when you have learned it? For example, I know I've learned it when I can count to 20 by myself, name the number, write the number, and show the number with objects. The third question will be, how do you use success criteria to help you learn? For these last three questions, the answer will always be the same. For this question, you use success criteria as a checklist or a guide. My next question will be, how do you use success criteria to help your friend learn? The answer to that question is as a checklist or guide to give feedback, and feedback helps us grow. My final question is, what makes a good learner? Here at Weber, what makes a good learner is persevere, engage, and take ownership of your learning. When I come to your class, I want you to be able to answer these questions. The first two are going to change depending on what you're learning. So for the first question, I need the learning intention. The second question, I need the success criteria. The last three will always be the same. How do you use success criteria to help you learn? As a guide or checklist. How do you use success criteria to help your friend learn? As a guide or checklist to give feedback, and feedback helps us grow. And the last question, what makes a good learner? Persevere, engage, and take ownership. I look forward to hearing your responses.
Born Sarah Breedlove on Christmas Eve, 1867, the future Madam C.J. Walker grew up on a sharecropping plantation in Louisiana, moving in with her older sister Lavinia when she was orphaned at age 7. Working cotton fields with her sister, at age 14, Walker married Moses McWilliams, mainly to get away from her abusive brother-in-law. And when McWilliams passed away in 1887, Walker became a single mom for her 2-year-old daughter. In an attempt to escape crushing poverty, in 1889, Walker moved to St. Louis, where 4 of her older brothers ran a barbershop, joining the African Methodist Episcopal Church, where she grew inspired by the leading black men and women of the city. Struggling with alopecia or hair loss, ongoing financial difficulties, and health issues relating from her years of hard labor, in 1904, Walker's life took a turn for the better when she joined African-American entrepreneur Annie Turbo Malone's burgeoning hair loss business. Moving to Denver as a saleswoman for the company, Walker married ad man Charles Joseph Walker, renaming herself Madam C.J. Walker before launching her own line of hair products and straighteners with a mere $1.25 investment. Advocating for economic independence for black women, Walker's business took off like wildfire, and after her divorce, Walker built a factory in Indianapolis, at the same time opening a training program for black female saleswomen known as the Walker System, eventually employing 40,000 women in the U.S., Central America, and the Caribbean, making C.J. Walker the first black female millionaire in American history. Founding the National Negro Cosmetics Manufacturers Association in 1917, by the time of her death 2 years later, Walker's cosmetic business had grown in sales to $500,000 annually, or $8.6 million in today's currency, leaving behind an estate worth $1 million, including a mansion in Irvington, New York named Villa Luaro, along with properties in Harlem, Chicago, Pittsburgh, and St. Louis. In her later years, Walker became an avid philanthropist, sending 6 African-American students to the Tuskegee Institute, while donating significant funds to the efforts of the NAACP. Shortly before her death to kidney failure at age 51, Walker redrafted her will to bequeath 2/3 of her company's future net profits to charity and African American educational institutions, making Madam C.J. Walker a stunning success during a time of racial bias in America. And there you have it, Madam C.J. Walker.
Teachers, anytime a student is out for more than 2 days in a row, please reach out to Mr. Chandler or Ms. Kemp by email.
Have a wonderful Weber day, and remember to persevere,
Engage.
and take ownership of our learning.
We
We are tomorrow's leaders.